so as a tarot reader, it could be that a lot of us are have this, like, can really connect to this particular card. I know that I'm definitely connecting, me on a personal level. I'm connecting to this card because I do think my intuition is very strong. She is loving, compassionate, and always kind. She knows when something is wrong, when a friend is hurting and in need of comfort or counsel. So going back to, sometimes you just have to pick up the phone, and within 3 words you already know a lot. You already get a lot of information. She is naturally in tune with her emotions and the emotions of those around her. It is this natural connection and gentleness that draws people to her. I forgot about that, but I do think that people that are emotionally sensible, they do get a lot of people that will come to you and just unleash their feelings and unleash what they're holding inside, because this is a trustworthy person. This is someone that when you confide in them that you're hurting or that you're feeling afraid, this person does not judge you, and in fact thinks that you're even more powerful than you realize by being able to acknowledge yourself as someone that is afraid, and that may be hurting. So really powerful skills that come along with this card. She is empathetic and would never consider being deliberately cruel or unkind. She is generous and giving of herself to a fault. This, I think, especially applies to someone that is listening. This figure will listen to you until you have nothing more to say. And if anything, she might be interested in just getting to know you, like this particular side of you that you don't always reveal to yourself. She may actually feel like, or he or she may actually feel like they're privileged for you to trust them enough to tell them how you really are feeling at the moment. She looks beyond the surface and what lies within the subconscious, seeing the emotions of old that influence the present. I do agree with this. This particular individual, not only does she have emotional intelligence, but she can see patterns in your behavior. So for example, if she has seen you in your past make some questionable decisions and then now makes a connection on how you're feeling now, this person is able to make those connections on your past behaviors, on how those may influence, how those decisions that you made in your past may be influenced on your emotional state at the moment. She can sense the mood of a moment or the undercurrents that flow through a room full of people. And because she can read others' emotions with ease, she can often distinguish truth from falsehood. And this could not be any more accurate. If you get anything from this study session, this is a sentence that draws everything together. It, like, the emotional intelligence of this individual is so strong that he or she can walk into a room full of people and pick up on their emotional status just by the quote unquote mood or quote unquote atmosphere. As someone that's new to tarot, I wish I could give you the right terminology for this, but I just know that I call it mood or atmosphere. This person can pick up on that instantly. And like, it's not even hard to pick up on this. And I'm saying this because I know that I've been able to pick up on the energy in the room with so much ease that is almost frightening, to the point that I'm surprised I was able to pick up on some of this energy. So far, this particular card, I'm loving this study session, just because, like, I'm really connecting with this card. This knowledge empowers. So she puts that on a sentence all by itself. This knowledge empowers. If you're this person by any chance, you know what she's talking about. That it empowers you to know when to be silent. It empowers you to know when to give the right words, because you just know what everyone else is going through. So this particular knowledge, it is so powerful. It can take you places in your career. It can take you places with your family, places that you didn't even know existed. Love this particular sentence. With it, the ever romantic Queen of Water can often offer the perfect solution, particularly in matters of the heart. So I do agree with this particular individual, because our heart is so connected with our emotions. This particular may actually be able to tell you or advise you if you're dating the right person or not. She believes in the power of love, but is also wise and knows that relationships need to be nurtured and maintained. That emotional honesty is key, as is a willingness to share our feelings. When we share our true feelings, we make ourselves vulnerable, but to be willing to do so shows both courage and strength. Love that she throws that in there, because being vulnerable does not mean that you're a weak person. Is this queen a part of your nature? Is there someone in your life who needs or would benefit from your help and loving support? Or is it just you who needs to seek out a like energy in your life for healing or guidance? The Queen of Water appears in your cards. She signifies a very affirming and positive energy, for she is the epitome, hopefully I pronounced that right, of love in all of its forms, that take heart and know that bright days are right ahead. I cannot agree with this any more than what she's already saying. And I love that she gives you 3 questions right back to back. If this is not you, then there's someone like this in your life that you're going to need, or is telling you that you need to start seeking someone that understands your emotion. Maybe you're rough around the edges and you haven't focused on the emotional side of your relationships. Maybe this card is saying this is the perfect time for you to find healing with your anger by seeking someone that has gone through that same anger before. And then so now we're going to go ahead and turn this upside down. And she's saying, give me a second here.